Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 1. Last episode, we broke our 4-game losing streak with a 6-4 victory over our division rivals, the Wild Pigs, on the road, behind a stellar starting pitching performance from Angel Verde. Now, in today's matchup against the Sirloins, we'll have rookie pitcher Arf Mason on the hill, making his Super Mega League debut for us, as we will face the 4th starter for the Sirloins, Ko Niomo, who comes in with a 1-0 record, a 1.29 ERA, and an 0.86 whip in her first start of the season. Mason, of course, is a rookie, so we just signed him, I believe, 2 games ago. So he is just making his debut here in the league as he was waiting for a team to pick him up. Here's a look at our lineup for today's game. We'll have left fielder Patience Evergreen, who had a leadoff home run last game, leading off, followed by Brickhouse in the center field position, batting second. Rookie catcher Alana Stiffbottom will bat third, hitless on her first appearance, but she did draw a walk. Guns Jackman in the 4th slot at shortstop, batting 5th is rookie first baseman Wixit Reddier. He's DHing again. He drew in a run on our sacrifice fly, but he was hitless in his debut as well. Batting 6th is first baseman Sturdy Woodman. Batting 7th and back in the lineup is third baseman Bad Hop Brown. Batting 8th is second baseman Walker Runs, and batting 9th is rookie right fielder Dan Cervelos, who was also hitless in her first start of the season. Let's jump into the action here and have some fun. This is the only matchup we're going to have against the Sirloins this season, as they're in the opposite division here in our conference. So glad we got home field advantage for it. Our Sirloins lineup is all boom and no finesse. It is all power. They have much better defense than us, also much better speed, and their starting pitching is about equivalent to us, but their bullpen is a lot worse than ours. So if we can get past their starters, we're going to have a great time. Alright, let's get ready to start here. Arf Mason making his debut here at home in front of the Freebooter faithful. Cook, Stanza, and Longbala will lead off for the Sirloins. Here's second baseman Lloyd Cook in the leadoff position, hitting .290 with a homer and 5 RBIs so far. He is locked in. Here's a look at the rest of the Sirloins lineup, as batting second is rookie first baseman Kat Stanza. She comes into this game tense. Batting third is veteran mainstay right fielder Hammer Longbala. Batting fourth is left fielder Filet Jones, also coming into this appearance tense. Batting fifth is DH Madoka Hayata. Batting sixth is center fielder Damien Rush. Batting seventh is rookie catcher Braylon Day, a new free agent acquisition for the Sirloins. Batting 8th is third baseman Boomer Platoon, the rookie. And batting 9th is shortstop Willard Wiggins. And for us, we got Arf Mason on the mound. He's an all-junk pitcher with a below-average accuracy and really poor velocity. So we'll see how this goes. Cook ready. First pitch from Mason. Fastball down and away on the sidearm delivery. It's low and outside, and we're underway 1-0. Curveball down at the knees. Hard grounder at the middle. That's a base hit for Cook. He'll be on here to lead off the game with a single. Now to bring up the 2-hitter, rookie first baseman Kat Stanza, hitting only $130 on the year with a homer and an RBI. She's coming into this game tense, though she does specialize in hitting outside pitches. First pitch cutter up and in is called strike. Throw down from Stiffbottom is late as Cook steals second. For Cook, that is his 3rd stolen base attempt of the year. He's now 3 for 3 on the season. 0-1 count here to Stanza. Slider inside, hard grounder at the middle, another base hit. It's through into center field. Brickhouse comes up throwing for the plate as Cook's going around third, but he'll beat the throw easily, and it is an RBI single for Stanza. 1-0 Sirloins early. 2 batters and 2 hits so far as right fielder Hammer Longbala's up next. Veterans hitting .259 with 2 homers and 8 RBIs. First pitch change it down in the way is called strike as Mason gets ahead in the count, 0-1. Cutter inside, retard foul as Longbala's early on it, 0-2. Fastball inside, misses rather badly, 1-2. Curveball up and away, popped up down the left field line, hooking foul, still out of play, 1-2. Slider down and in, dribbled back to the mound. Mason flips the second one, Jackman to first, double play, and that erases the base runner. 2 down now for Jones. Left fielder comes in hitting .179 with 1 homer and 1 RBI on the year. He's also tense. First pitch fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Slider middle away, just outside for Mason, 2-0 count. Curveball down in the way, low ball 3 as Jones is in the driver's seat here. Cutter up, called a strike at the letters. It catches the zone, 3-1. Fastball down at the knees, called a strike quickly, 0-2, or 3-2 now as Mason fights back for a full count. Change up away, pulled foul by Jones, out of play, still a full count. Curve up and in, lined hard up the middle. Jackman dives, it's out of his reach though, and that's another base hit for the Sirloins. Third hit of the inning for the Sirloins as Jones on at first with 2 down, and that'll bring up DH Madoka Hayata, hitting .345 on the season so far. Solid average for her, just no homers or RBIs as of yet. First pitch cutter down in the ways, a ball below the knees, 1-0. Fastball inside, low and in, 2-0. Change it down the middle, hard grounder to first. Woodman dives and cuts it off as he reacted quickly to stop that grounder, and he'll take it to the bag to end the inning. Sirloins, though, get a 1 run in as they get an RBI single from the rookie first baseman Stanza. 1-0 to the bottom of the first. Evergreen, Brickhouse, and Stiff Bottom to appear against K.O. Neomo, the rookie starter. Patience Evergreen leading off. Left fielder had a leadoff homer last game, hitting .346 with 1 homer and 2 RBIs on the season. Here are Neomo's numbers on the year. There she is. Neomo's 1-0 with a 1.29 ERA and an 0.86 whip. She gave up 2 runs in her first start, only 1 of which was earned. She threw 7 innings, giving up 6 hits with 4 strikeouts. Batting average against for her is .214 here to start the year. Very good numbers so far for her. Evergreen ready. Here's the first pitch from Neomo. Change up away, called a strike, we're underway, 0-1. Fastball way outside, 1-1. Fastball inside, grounded up the middle to second, backhanded by Cook, easy play, 1 down. Next up is center fielder Stockton Brickhouse. He was perfect last game, 4 for 4 with a walk. Batting .370 on the year with 4 RBIs so far. Fastball down and in, called strike, 0-1. Slider down at the knees, fouled off, quickly 0-2 as Brickhouse is in the hole here. Fastball up, hard grounded to second, diving as Cook to his left to cut it off. He'll make the play, another stellar play, 2 down. Go caliber right there, and that'll bring up rookie catcher Alana Stiffbottom. Over 4 in her first appearance in the league. She did draw a walk last game, though. Cutter down and away, just outside, 1-0. Slider inside, fisted to center field by Stiffbottom. It's a tough play for Rush. He can't get there, and that's the first career hit in Stiffbottom's career. She extends the inning with 2 down, and that'll bring up Jackman. Our shortstop drove in a run last game. He's hitting .409. First pitch fastball up, hit pretty well, deep to right field. Not deep enough, though, as Longballo makes the catch, and that ends the inning. We get a hit, but nothing comes of it. Top 2, 1-0 the score. Rush, Day, and Platoon to up here against Mason. Here's center fielder Damien Rush in the 6th hole today, hitting .280, 1 homer, and 2 RBIs. First pitch curveball middle of the way is called strike as it floats in there, 0-1. Change it down below the knees, taken, 1-1. Cutter up and in, called a strike, 1-2. Slider down and away, popped up by Rush out of play to the right side, still 1-2. Fastball up and away, outside, 2-2. Change up inside, check swing, called strike 3. First career punch out for Arf Mason as the leadoff batter's retired. 1 down now for rookie catcher Braylon Day, hitting 4 for 9 on the year with a 1 homer and 6 RBIs as he's killing it so far this season. First pitch fastball down in the way is a check swing at the knees, 0-1. Curveball up and in, stays inside, 1-1. Cutter down and in, called a strike, 1-2 as it bends in there from Mason. Change up outside, taken, 2-2. Slider down in the way, dribbled softly to first as Woodman's there on the bare hand. He'll tap the bag himself, 2 down. That'll bring up rookie third baseman Boomer Platoon in the 8th hole today, hitting .294 with a homer and 2 RBIs on the season so far. First pitch change up middle in, swung through it as Platoon's out on front of it, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, dribbled softly to second, runs there for it. He'll go to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Mason, first of his career. Bottom 2, 1-0 the score. Still, Sirloins lead it. Reddier, Woodman, and Brown to up here against Neomo in the 2nd. Here's rookie DH Wixit Reddier. Hitless on opening day, 0 for 3, but he did hit a sacrifice fly to drive in his first career RBI. Ball below the knees on the heater, 1-0. Changeup in there down the middle for a strike, 1-1. Fastball down, grounded to second, right at Cook on the easy backhand play, 1 down. Next up is first baseman Sturdy Woodman. 2 hits last game, hitting .240 now with 2 RBIs on the season. Changeup outside, ball 1. Changeup at the knees, called a strike, 1-1. Fastball up and away is called strike, 1-2, the count out of Woodman. Fastball inside, dribbled softly to first. Stanza bare hands, flips to the pitcher. It's an error as Neomo drops the ball and Woodman reaches base. E1 on that play, and that'll bring up Brad Hop Brown, the third baseman. He's hitting .214 on the season. Day off last game as he was tense coming into that one. Fastball middle in for a strike, 0-1. Slider middle away, line to right field, and that'll be an easy base hit for Brown as he drops that right in front of long ballo. 2 on now with 1 down as that'll bring up the 8-hitter. Second baseman Walker runs, hitting .304 on the season with an RBI. Changeup away, outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, misses. 2-0 count now to runs. Fastball up and in, sky ball to deep center field. This should be an easy catch for Rush out there. Rush throws it to the cutoff man. Now we got him in the rundown here. And that's going to end the inning. Still, it was a good effort as we tried to draw a run in, but we couldn't get it done. Top 3 we go. 1-0 still the score for the Sirloins. Wiggins, Cook, and Stanza do up here against Mason. Here's Wiggins hitting .304 in the 9-hole with 1 homer and 6 RBIs for the shortstop so far this year. Fastball middle in on the first pitch is a called strike as Mason gets ahead, 0-1. Cutter down low, check swing below the knees, 1-1. Slider up and away, check swing outside, 2-1 the count from Mason. Change it down and away, check swing, called a strike as it catches the zone this time, 2-2. Fastball up and in, fisted by Wiggins to third on the pop-up. Brown makes the catch easily, 1 down. Next up is Cook, 1 for 1 today with a leadoff single. He also scored a run in the first inning after stealing a base. First pitch curveball away, called a strike as it floats in there, 0-1. Changeup up and in, breaks high and inside, 1-1. Fastball middle in, stays inside, 2-1. Slider middle away, line to short. Jackman leaps way out of his reach, just that's a gapper all the way to the wall out there in left center field. Cook on his way to second, he'll be in there with the lead with a 1-out double. It's the second hit of the game, he's 2 for 2. Now to bring up the first baseman, Kat Stanza, RBI single her first time up in the first inning, and she was then erased on a double play ball. That hit and RBI brings her back to neutral mojo. First pitch slider down and in, hard liner down the third base line, just foul, as that would have been extra bases, 0-1. Cutter up and in is high to Stanza, 1-1. Fastball down in the way, outside, 2-1. Changeup middle in, pop foul out of play by Stanza. She pulls it early, 2-2. Curveball down and in below the knees, ball 3 as it bounces in the dirt, full count to Stanza. Fastball up and in, foul back, still a full count. Cutter up and away, grounded in the hole to short. Jackman looks the runner back, and he'll go to first with it as Stanza's retired. 2 down. She's back to tense mojo now. Now to bring up long ballo with the 2-out RBI chance. Grounded into a double play his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Fastball down and in. Line hard to short. Right at Jackman, though, and that's an easy catch to end the inning. Sirloins get a hit from Cook, his second, but nothing comes of it. Bottom 3, Cervelos, Evergreen, and Brickhouse do up here for the Freebooters. Here's rookie right fielder Dan Cervelos. Hitless on opening day, not opening day, her first appearance of the season, 0 for 4. She's also tense coming into this outing. Fastball down and in, misses, ball 1. Ball below the knees, 2-0. Fastball down and in is popped up, shallow center field, out for Wiggins. Shortstop makes the catch, 1 down. Now to bring up Patience Evergreen, the left fielder, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second base her first time up. Cutter away, called a strike as it nicks the outside corner, 0-1. Check swing away, take him, 1-1. Fastball up and away is high and outside, 2-1. Fastball up and away, caught the zone this time, 2-2 count to Evergreen. Fastball middle in, driven deep to center field. She got a good piece of it, but it's not deep enough. His back forward is Rush. He makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is center fielder Stockton Brickhouse, 0-for-1 today. Grounded out in the hole to second base his first time up. A nice diving stop by Cook. Fastball catches middle inside of the zone, 0-1. That one's a little bit further inside, missing, ball 1. Chased on high as he swung at it wildly, 1-2. Slider down, hit hard at the middle, past the diving Cook's glove into right center. That's a base hit for Brickhouse. His first hit of the game, he's now 1-for-2, and now he's back to locked-in mojo. Had to bring in catcher Alana Stiffbottom, who's 1-for-1 today with a single. It's her first career hit in her 5th at bat. Looking to keep the inning alive here. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, swung through it wildly, 0-2 the count. Fastball middle in, fisted up the middle. Diving as Wiggins hits off his glove, and that's going to be an infield single for Stiffbottom, who hustled down the line. Second hit today for the rookie. She's now 2-for-2. That'll bring up shortstop Guns Jackman. 0-for-1 today, but now he has RBI man active, so let's see what he does with it. Jackman flew out to right field his first time up. Cutter up and away, just high from Neomo, ball 1. She's also now tense after back-to-back hits. Fastball up, and Jackman drives it deep to right center field. He got a good piece of it back near the wall. It is gone into the first row. 3-run homer for Guns Jackman, as that's the first homer for him this year, and the captain comes alive here. 3-1 Freebooters as they get out in front. That was a mistake pitch that Neomo left over the middle heart of the zone high. It was a fastball. Next up is rookie DH Wixit Reddier, 0-for-1 today. Flew out the center his first time up. Cutter high from Neomo, ball 1. High again, 2-0. Neomo's ERA just ballooned from below 1 to 3.72 after that 3-run shot. Let's see how she responds with the 2-0 count of Reddier. Slider middle of the plate, hard grounder to second. Diving is Cook to his right to cut it off, and another sparkling defensive play ends the inning from him. Still, Freebooters get out in front here thanks to a 3-run homer from Guns Jackman. Top 4, 3-1 the score. Jones, Hayata, and Rush do up here against Mason, who's now pitching with the lead for the first time in his career. Jones up first, singled in the first inning. He's 1-for-1 today. And was stranded over at first base. First pitch changeup down and in is low, just below the knees, ball 1. Mason reaches 50 pitches with that last one, and that fastball's down and away, 2-0. Slider middle up, fouled off by Jones as he's early on it, 2-1. Curveball down and away, grounded up the first base line softly. Woodman dives and cuts it off, flips it to the pitcher. In time, Mason makes the catch, 1 down. Next up's Hayata, 0-for-1 today. Cutter up and in the first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-1. Changeup outside. She was sitting out there, but it's outside, 2-1. Slider down and in, misses inside, 3-1 the count now to Hayata. Fastball up and in, check swing for a strike at the letters, full count now. Curveball down and in. Hayata dribbles it on the ground to second, runs in on it, makes the play, 2 down. Had to bring up Damien Rush, the center fielder, 0-for-1 today. He's now tense. First pitch slider up and away is called strike in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball to inside, called a strike, now 0-2. Change it down and away, just below the knees, 1-2. Cutter up and in, misses inside, 2-2. Curveball up, swung through it. Rush was way out in front. He's down swinging to end the inning. Second punch out for Mason today, and that ends the inning. Bottom 4, 3-1 the score. Woodman, Brown, and Runs do up here against Neomo. Here's sturdy Woodman. He's 0-for-1 today. Looking to turn his fortunes around here at the plate. Fastball away for a strike. 0-1 as Neomo gets ahead. Inside dribbler to second. Easy play for Cook. 1 down. Woodman now tense, and that'll bring up third baseman Bad Hop Brown. Single to right field his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Fastball inside, grounded softly in the hole to third. Platoon over to his left, makes the stop. 2 down. That'll bring up Walker runs. 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center field his first time up. Fastball down and in, hard grounded to short. Easy play for Wiggins though on the 1 hopper. He'll make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Neomo in the 4th. Top 5 still 3-1. Day, Platoon, and Wiggins do up here against Mason. Day 0 for 1. Rookie versus rookie action here to start the inning. First pitch from Mason is a changeup at the knees as it floats in there. 0-1. Fastball up there. Ground hit down the line by Day the opposite way, but it's hooking foul. Would have been a home run. 0-2 the count. Curveball down on the way outside. Dribbled softly in the hole on the right side of the mound. Mason barehands and flips it at Woodman covering. 1 down. I was about to say the pitcher, but I'm like, wait a minute, Mason is the pitcher. Platoon up next. Rookie's 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and away in the first pitch. Fouled back. 0-1. Change it middle in. Hitting the hole to first. Woodman dives and cuts it off again. Flips to Mason, who makes the play. 2 down. Great stop there by Woodman, and that'll bring up Wiggins. 0 for 1 day for the shortstop so far. Curveball up and away. High, 1-0. Fastball middle in. Hit up the third base line. Fair ball as it hops over the bag and down the line. Evergreen giving chase and gets it in quickly, which will hold him to just a single. Wiggins will keep the inning alive here for Cook, who's already 2 for 2 today. Doubled his last time up. He's also singled. Scored a run and stole a base. Change it down and in. The first pitch is popped up by Cook as he's out in front of it. Runs calling off Woodman. Second baseman puts it away, and that ends the inning. Mason through 5 is now credited for the win. Bottom 5, Cervelos, Evergreen, and Brickhouse now to face Neomo.
Now back, the right fielder, number 3.
Here's Cervelos, hitless today, 0 for 1. Popped out her first time up. Strike in there on the heater, 0-1. Cutter up and away, line to right center field. That's dropping saw quickly, and Longballo can't get there. That's the first career hit for Dan Cervelos here in this series. She is 1 for 6. She'll be on at first to lead off the inning, and then I'll bring up Evergreen, 0 for 2. Flew out the deep center fielder last time up. Stealer active there for Cervelos, but unfortunately, the catcher for the Sirloins is a very, very good one. Day has a cannon, so we do not want to run on him. It is Day, right? Yep. Had to check. Pick off, nothing doing as a runner gets back in time. So worried about it, but they forget their catcher has an arm. I'm not stealing. Slider outside, misses from Neomo, ball 1. Fastball up and in line to center field. That's a base hit for Evergreen. She's on here with her first hit of the game. It's 1 for 3 for her. 2 on now to lead off the inning. That'll bring up Brickhouse. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. That single also made him locked in. Let's see what he does here. RBI chance for him. Cutter at the letters, called a strike, 0-1. Neomo now tense again. Fastball down and in, lined up the middle, past the diving Wiggins glove into center field. That's a base hit. Rounding third is Cervelos. She will score as the throw goes to third. RBI single for Brickhouse makes it 4-1. That'll bring up stiff bottom. 2 for 2 day for the rookie so far. She looks to do it again. Last time up, she had an infield single to shortstop. Fastball high from Neomo, misses. Ball 1. Fastball inside, fisted to right field, hits shallow. Longballo playing in, makes the catch, 1 down. Now to bring up shortstop Guns Jackman, who had a 3-run homer his last time up, and RBI man is active once again for the power hitter. Let's see what he does here. Can he drive in any more runs? Hanging slider, driven deep to right center field. He's heading for the same spot he hit the last home run. It's off the wall, though, and that will only score 1. Rounding third is Brickhouse. He's going to make it interesting. Here's the throw from Wiggins late. 2-run double for Guns Jackman. It's now 6-1 Freebooters. So that's his 4th and 5th RBIs of the game. They've broken it open here. And that will do it for K.O. Neomo, who leaves rattled. 4 1/3 innings pitched, 6 runs given up. And the runner on second is her responsibility. Coming into pitch is ace left-hander Shady. 9 hits given up by Neomo here on the day. She didn't walk anybody, at least. Here are D's numbers on the season. D is by far the best reliever coming out of the Sirloins bullpen. She has no record, 4.70 ERA with an 0.65 whip, 4 earned runs given up in 5 appearances. She's thrown 7 2/3 innings, given up 4 hits, 1 walk. One of those hits was a home run, and she also struck out 7 batters so far with a batting average of 148 against. Solid numbers, although that ERA is a little high. See what she does here against us as she tries to strand the runner. First batter up against her is rookie DH Rick Reddier, still looking for his first career hit. Of the 3 rookie starting batters that have been playing the last 2 games, Reddier is the only one without a hit. D comes in locked in as that first pitch curveball stays outside. Ball 1. Fastball inside, middle in is fisted to center field, not hit well at all. Rush there for it, makes the catch, 2 down. And Reddier is now 0 for 3. That'll bring up first baseman Sturdy Woodman, 0 for 2 today. Now tense. Grounded out his last time up. He's also reached base B in error. Curveball up and in, stays high. D is falling behind here, 1-0. Fastball down and in for a strike, 1-1. Changeup down, pulled foul by Woodman as he's early on it, 1-2. Fastball up and in, grounded up the middle softly. Cook there for it on the backhand. He'll make the play to first, and that ends the inning. But the Freebooters tack on 3 more runs thanks to an RBI single from Stockton Brickhouse and an 2 RBI double from Guns Jackman. 6-1 the score to the 6th. Stanza, Longballo, and Jones face Mason here. Stanza 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI. She's also tense again. First pitch curveball down and in, pulled foul, 0-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 0-2 the count now. Changeup down and away, check swing below the knees outside, 1-1. Slider up and in high, chased it, strike 3. Stanza down swinging, 3rd punch out for Mason today, 1 down. Next up's Longballo, 0 for 2 day for him. Fastball down and away, and the first pitch is low below the knees, 1-0. Changeup middle away, called a strike at the knees, 1-1. Slider middle in, turned on by Longballo, fisted to left field. He'll get that through for a base hit. First hit of the game for him. He's now 1 for 4. 1 down and 1 on now for Jones. 1 for 2 day for him. Singled earlier. First pitch slider down in the way is called strike from Mason. 0-1. He's now locked in. Fastball up and in. Called a ball. 1-1. Changeup down and in. Swung through it. Strike 2 as Jones was a little late and a little early as well. I don't know how he did that, but he did it somehow. 1-2 the count now. Curveball up and away. Popped foul out of play by Jones. 1-2. Cutter down and away. Below the knees. 2-2. Fastball down and in. Dribbled in front of the mound. Mason has no play at second. He goes to first with it. 2 down as Longballo advances on the fielder's choice. Puts him in scoring position with 2 down for Hayata, who's 0 for 2. First pitch cutter up and in. Popped up by Hayata behind third base. Brown on the edge of the outfield grass. Puts it away, and that will get Mason through the 6th inning. A quality start for the rookie pitcher. Bottom 6. Brown runs and Delos due up here against D. Here's Bad Hop Brown, 1 for 2 day for him. He's singled and I believe flown out. Cutter at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in, fist to the right field, and Brown's going to get a base hit thanks to his great strength. Yeah, he drops that in front of Longballo, who's playing deep. Leadoff hitter on. Brown now 2 for 3 today. His 2nd single for him. Next up is runs, 0 for 2 day for him. D sets and fires. Fastball down and in at the knees. Called a strike. 0-1. Fastball up. Swung through by runs. 0-2 the count. Fastball up and away. Swung late. Strike 3. First punch out for D out of the pen as runs is retired. 0 for 3 day for him so far. And that'll bring up rookie right fielder Dan Cervelos. Single her last time up. Her first career hit in the league. She's 1 for 2. She also scored a run. Check swing fastball at the letters, away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, turned on by Velos, hit out of the middle over the diving Wiggins glove in the left center field. That is a base hit. Station-to-station ball for the Freebooters as Brown does not run well. Second hit of the day for Cervelos. She's now 2 for 3. That'll bring up left fielder Patience Evergreen. 1 for 3 today with the single. She's also scored a run. Change it down and away. Misses below the knees. 1-0. Fastball up and in. Hard grounder up the middle. Base hit again for the Freebooters as they load the bases up now as Brown will hold at third. Second hit of the day for Evergreen. She's now 2 for 4. That'll bring up Brickhouse. Second single for him last at bat. He's 2 for 3 today with an RBI. That single drove in a run, and then he scored on a double by Guns Jackman. Curveball up and in. Lined up the middle, but Wiggins there to make the catch, and that ends the at bat. 2 down now. Base is still loaded for rookie Stiff Bottom. Flew out to right fielder last time up. She's 2 for 3 today. Singled twice, though. Looking to come through in the clutch for her team. Fastball away from D. Misses. Ball 1. Cutter at the knees for a strike. 1-1. Cutter chased high. 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and in. Grounded softly to short. Wiggins there for it. He'll make the play at first, and that ends the inning as Stiff Bottom fails to come through for her first career RBI. Freebooters load the bases on 3 hits off D, but strand all the runners. Top 7. 6-1 still to score. Rush, Day, and Platoon due up here against Mason. Rush is 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, looking to turn his game around here at the plate. First pitch change up down and away is outside. Ball 1. Fastball middle in is inside. 2-0. Slider up and away. Outside. 3-0 the count now from Mason. Cutter down at the knees for a strike. 3-1. Curveball up and in. Stays inside. Ball 4. First walk in the career of Arf Mason as he lets Rush get on here to start the inning. That'll bring up catcher Braylon Day. 0 for 2 day for the rookie. Slider middle in. Line hard at the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts 2 on here with none down in the inning. First hit of the day for Day. He's 1 for 3. Now to bring up third baseman Bloomer Platoon, who's 0 for 2. Cutter middle away from Mason is outside. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Hard rip to right field. That's another base hit, and the bases will now be loaded here for the Sirloins as Platoon has his first hit of the day. He's 1 for 3, and that'll bring up Wiggins. Shortstop's 1 for 2 today with a single, and that will do it for Arf Mason here. Goes 6+ innings, giving up 8 hits with an earned run, a walk, and 3 strikeouts in his debut. He'll still be on the hook for the win no matter what happens here. At least with the 3 runners on base. Coming in to relieve him will be... who's up? Bunch of lefties and a long bunch of righties. And then Platoon is a switch hitter, so it's 4 righties, a switch, and 4 lefties. Okay. Well, we are going to go with rookie reliever Ryder Mcpride out of the bullpen. Pride comes in, no record on the year with a 7.20 ERA and a 1.40 whip. 4 runs given up in 2 games pitched. He's thrown 5 innings, given up 7 hits, 1 home run ball, and striking out 4. His batting average against right now is a .318, looking to bring that number down. He's ready to face Wiggins here. First pitch 2-seamer up and away. Hit pretty well by Wiggins. Deep to right center field. He hung one, and that's a grand slam into the second deck in right center field. All 3 of those runs will go to the starter Arf Mason, with the 4th one being charged to McPride. It's 6-5 Sirloins on Wiggins, I believe, first homer of the season. Correction, that is his 2nd homer of the season, and he's now up to 10 RBIs. Now to bring up Lloyd Cook, 2 for 3 day for him so far. Popped out his last at bat. McPride now tense after throwing 1 pitch and giving up a grand slam. First pitch changeup down and in is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and away. Cook grounds it hard to short, right at Jackman though, who'll make the play. 1 down. Next up is Stanza, 1 for 3 day for her. Struck out swinging her last time up. She's also driven in a run with that single earlier in the game. 2-seamer up and in the first pitch. Hit pretty well. Deep center field. That's looking to clear the batter's eye, and it will. Into the second deck, and we are tied. Ryder Mcpride serves up his 2nd homer of the inning on 2 2-seamers. 2nd homer of the season for Stanza. We're tied at 6. Next up, long ball 1 for 3 day with a single. First pitch 2-seamer down in the way is low. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Long ball pops it up as he just gets under it. Shallow right center. More center now. Runs out forward on the grass. Makes the catch. 2 down. Next up is Jones. 1 for 3 day for him. Still tense. Changeup inside. Misses the zone. 1-0. Fastball down in the way. 2-0 the count. Two-seamer up and in. Called a strike at the letters. 2-1. Changeup down and in. Called a strike at the knees. 2-2 the count now. Fastball up and away. Jones takes it. Full count now. Two-seamer down in the way. Hard liner to right. Cervelos in on it. Can't get there. That's a base hit for Jones. Second hit of the game for him. He's 2 for 4 now. Keeps inning alive here with 2 down for Hayata. Popped out to third base her last time up. She's 0 for 3. First pitch fastball down in the way is called strike at the knees. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Turned on and grounded 1 hopper to short. Jackman makes the stop, and that will retire Hayata to end the inning. But Ryder Mcpride comes out of the bullpen, serves up 2 home run balls, a grand slam, and a solo shot to Wiggins and Stanza respectively as the Sirloins tie it up just like that. 6-6 your score to the bottom of the 7th. Jackman, Reddier, and Woodman do up here against D. Here's shortstop Guns Jackman, 2 for 3 days so far. He's homered, doubled, and driven in 5 RBIs, 5 of our 6 runs. 86% success rate, I think. Changeup down and in for a strike, 0-1. Fastball away, called a strike, 0-2. Cutter up and away, line softly to right field. That's a base hit for Jackman. He's now 3 for 4 as he's a triple shy of the cycle. He's now on fire. And that'll bring up Wicks at Reddier, who's 0 for 3. Rookie looking for his first career hit still. Fastball inside, called a strike as it catches the zone, 0-1. Fastball down and in. Reddier drives that deep to right center field. That's going to be a gapper as neither fielder can get there. That's the first career hit for Reddier, and Jackman's on his horse. He's rounding third. He's going to try and score. Double for Reddier. First career hit for him, and Jackman does score. It's 7-6. Reddier has broken the tie. Freebooters take the lead again. There's first baseman Sturdy Woodman. 0 for 3 day for him so far. Looking to turn his day around. Changeup down and in, misses. Ball 1. Or down in the way. That changeup catches the zone down in the way. 1-1. D no longer locked in following that run. Fastball up and in. Grounded up the middle by Woodman. Cook dives and cuts it off as he slides into center field. He just misses getting Woodman as he beats it out for an infield single. 1 for 4 now, and that puts runners at the corners for Brown. 2 for 3 day with 2 singles today. Woodman no longer tense as well as he reached his base here in a clutch situation. Infield drawn in now as he looked to cut the runner off at the plate. Brown, all he's got to do is get it through the infield. We're going to get a run. Easier said than done as that fastball's inside from D. Ball 1. Fastball down, line at the middle. Brown does it as he lines it past all the fielders. First RBI of the season for him, and that'll score the runner from third. Reddier scores at 8-6 Freebooters. Still 2 on and 1 down for Runs, who's 0 for 3. Or none down still. Runs look for his first hit of the game. Cutter high from D, misses. Ball 1. That's in there at the letters. 1-1 the count. Check swing outside on the heater. 2-1. Run struck out his last time up against D. Cutter away. Hard grounder. 1 hopper to second. Cook flips the second one. Wiggins to first. In time, it's a double play. Runner to third, though, and that'll bring up Cervelos. 2 for 3 day with 2 singles. Rookie looking for her first career RBI. Fastball at the knees, line to center field as she jumps on it, but it's right at Rush, and that ends the inning. Still, the Freebooters take the lead here, thanks to an RBI from Reddier and an RBI from Bad Hot Brown. 8-6 your score to the 8th. Rush, Day, and Platoon do up here against McPride. Rush 0 for 2 today with a walk. First pitch change it down and in is low, 1-0. Two-seamer up and in, check swing for a strike, 1-1. Change it down and away, low, 2-1. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 2-2. Fastball down and in, swung through it, strike 3, another punch out, third punch out of the day for Rush as he's got a hat trick. First for McPride out of the pen, 1 down, now to bring up Day. Singled his last time up and scored on a grand slam. It's 1 for 3. Two-seamer below the knees, ball 1. Fastball up and away, foul back, out of play, 1-1. Change it down at the knees. Called a ball, 2-1. Two-seamer up and in is way high and inside, 3-1. Fastball down and in, called a strike at the knees, full count now. Two-seamer down and away, hit pretty well by Day, deep to right field. Cervelos to the warning track, makes the catch on the line, 2 down. Next up is Platoon, 1 for 3 day for him. He singled and scored on the grand slam last time up. Change it middle away, called a strike on the outer third, 0-1. Fastball down at the knees, misses, 1-1. Change it up and in, called a strike, 1-2 the count now as Mcpride looks to put him away. Two-seamer up and away, fouled back, out of play, still 1-2. Fastball down and in, check swing low and inside, 2-2. Change it down and away in the dirt, ball 3, full count now from Mcpride. Two-seamer middle in, swung through it, strike 3, and McPride gets his second punch out of the inning as he gets a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 8, 8-6 still the score. Evergreen, Brickhouse, and Stiff Bottom due up here against D. Evergreen leading off, 2 for 4 day with 2 singles. Cutter high, misses, ball 1. Cutter outside, sky ball to left center field, out for Wiggins. Calling off Jones, he'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Brickhouse, center fielder's 2 for 4 today, 2 singles, and he's driven in a run. Curveball up and in, it floats inside, 1-0. Curveball inside again, 2-0 the count now to Brickhouse. Fastball up, Brickhouse jumps on it, hits it deep to center field on the line, but it's right at Rush, 2 down. Next up is Stiff Bottom, 2 for 4 day with 2 singles for the rookie. Exiting is Shady, and coming in to get the last out of the 8th inning is going to be closer Franz Zilla, right-handed flamethrower. Here are Zilla's numbers on the season. He is 0-1 on the year, 6.75 ERA with a 1.88 WHIP. He's given up 2 earned runs in 3 games pitched. He has recorded 2 saves though, 2 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits given up, 1 of which was a homer. He's also hit a batter, and he's struck out 1. His batting average against is .455, so not great. Fastball down in the way is below the knees, 1-0 the count. Fastball inside, swung late, 1-1. Fastball away, driven deep by Stiff Bottom. That got pretty good wood. Deep to left center field. Back forward at the warning track is Rush, and he will make the catch to end the inning. Gave it a ride, but it ran out of gas. 1-2-3 inning for the Sirloins bullpen. D and Zilla shut him down. Top 9. 8-6 still the scores. Freebooters look to close it out. Wiggins, Cook, and Stanza due up here. Mcpride is done after 2 innings of work. He's given up 5 runs. I don't think he needs to pitch the 9th. Coming into looking to get the save is going to be the guy who got the save last episode, right-hander Steamboat Wissell. Still locked in, Wissell has no record on the year with a 1.59 ERA, 1 earned run given up in 3 appearances, 0.88 WHIP. He's got 1 save, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits given up with 4 strikeouts, batting average against a .238 so far, best on the team out of the bullpen. Wiggins is locked in as he did hit a grand slam his last at bat, so he's looking to make contact here. First pitch 2-seamer down and away is called a strike as it catches the corner, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Sky ball to center field. Brickhouse to his left. Calls for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Cook. 2 for 4 day. He's doubled and single today. He's still locked in. First pitch fastball up. Driven hard the opposite way, but out of play. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in is high. 1-0. Curveball down and away. Pulled up the first base line. Woodman dives. It's off his glove into right field. That'll be an infield single for Cook, and that'll put him on with 1 down. Tying run to the plate now is rookie first baseman Kat Stanza. Solo home runner last time up. She's 2 for 4 today with 2 RBIs. It's also singled and a run back in the first inning. First pitch 2-seamer down and in from Wissell. Catches the corner, 0-1. Curveball up and in is high, 1-1. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 1-2 the count now as Wissell has K-Man activate. 2-seamer down and in, swung through it, strike 3. Stanza down swinging for the 2nd time today, 2 down. That puts it all on long ball of the captain. Right fielder 1 for 4 with a single. First pitch curveball down and in. Breaks too far inside and low. 1-0. Two-seamer down and away. Called a strike. 1-1. Fastball middle in. Line to left center field. That's a gapper. That's going to get all the way to the wall out there, and Cook can fly. Already on his way to third. Evergreen cuts it off and gets it in, but rounding third and scoring is Cook. It's 8-7 on the double by Longballo. Tying run in scoring position for Filet Jones, who has RBI man. 2 for 4 days. Singled his last time at the plate. Still tense, though, as Jones looks to be the hero here that the Sirloins need. Two-seamer middle in. Popped up behind the plate. Stiff bottom back. Will it stay in play for near the fence? No, it bounces out. 0-1. Wissell no longer locked in after the RBI double. Fastball down and away. Check swing. Called a strike. 0-2 the count. K-man active for Wissell. RBI man active for Jones. Who's going to come out on top? Curveball down and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. Wissell closes the door one more time. Second consecutive save for him as the Freebooters win 2 in a row. 8-7 your final. Big hitting day for both clubs. 16 hits for us, 13 for them. 15 combined runs as we edge them out late. Looking at the box scores here for them, they had Hayata and Rush, who were hitless there in the 6 and 7 holes, or 5 and 6 holes. Everyone else got at least one hit. Big day for Willard Wiggins. He had the grand slam. 2 RBIs for Stanza, 1 on a solo homer, 1 on a single. And Longballo doubled in that last runner late. On the other side, everybody in our lineup got a hit except for Walker Runs, who was 0 for 4. All the rookie batters finally got their first career hits. RBI for Brickhouse on the single. Jones Jackman had 5 RBIs, 3 on a homer and 2 on an RBI double. Reddier singled in a run. Brown singled in a run as well, so good offensive day for everybody. Cervelos had a 2 for 4 day. Stiff Bottom was 2 for 5. Evergreen 2 for 5. Good day all around for most people. Looking at the pitching lines, Neoma only goes 4 1/3 innings for the Sirloins. She'll take a no decision, 9 hits given up, 6 earned runs. She stays at 1-0. Shay D goes 3 1/3 innings, giving up 7 hits, 2 earned runs, and striking out 1. She falls to 0-1, taking the loss. And Zilla gets the last out of the 8th inning, which was, I believe, it was a fly out. Then on our side, Arf Mason, the rookie, goes 6 innings, gets a no decision for his trouble, 8 hits, 4 earned runs given up, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Coming out of the bullpen and getting the win is Ryder Mcpride, despite having a disastrous relief appearance. He gave up 5 runs total, 2 of which were earned to him. Still gets 2 innings of work, 3 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 2 home run balls given up. He gets his first career win in the league. 1-0 record for him now, and Wissell gets his second save of the year in back-to-back games. 1 inning pitched out of the pen, 2 hits given up, 1 earned run, and 2 strikeouts. Player of the game is Guns Jackman. Of course, he had the 5 RBI day, of course, and he was a triple shy of the cycle. Can't argue with that. Willard Wiggins, the runner-up, with the grand slam, and Cat Stanza, the third-place finisher, with the solo home run and single combination, driving in a run apiece. Good day overall as we managed to hold them off. Bullpen looked a little shaky out there, but other than that, can't really complain. We did our jobs, got the win, 2 in a row. We're on a streak. Let's go. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going. Anyway, let's sim up to the next game here and see what we can do around the league with roster moves and whatnot. Win puts us at 3 and 4. We're 1 game below 500 here. Platypi beat the Grapplers in a close one, 6-4. Moose win 5-1 over the Wild Pigs, pushing them further behind us. Makes it harder for us to catch up though. Heaters beat the Nemesis in a close one, 7-6. Buzzards rally and win in 11, 5-4 over the Bee-Wolves. Overdogs then shut out the Crocodons, 11-0. Sawteeth and Blowfish squaring off. Blowfish rally, and they take the win, 9-6, their second of the year. Their one previous one came against us, ironically. And the Herbisaurs smashed the Hot Corners, 10-5, as they remain unbeaten through the first half of the year, 8-0 on the season. So we are still 4.5 games behind them, unfortunately, but we're only a game and a half now behind the Hot Corners. 2 games behind the Moose. We are coming back. Now, if we can keep these winning ways going, we stand a good chance of making the playoffs, as the only clubs with winning records, besides the Sawteeth, are in our division. Let's keep it rolling. Alright, next time out, it is not going to be Kent Ratherswell pitching. It is going to be Lana Rhymes. Ratherswell has been relegated to the bullpen. I'm just going to go ahead and change the lineup here. Put backstop into catch for Stiff Bottom to give her a day off. And then instead of Ratherswell pitching, it will be Lana Rhymes. Okay. There we go. Alright, so here's the real pitching matchup for next game. We're playing the Moonstars. Only time we play them this year. We're on the road. Rhymes comes in 0-1, 14.40 ERA and a 2.80 WHIP. She has not pitched in 5 games, so she will be fully rested. And then Dern Wonderfloss, the 4th pitcher for the Moonstars, will be on the hill. Or is he the 3rd, actually? Yeah, he's their 4th pitcher. 0-1 record, 5.40 ERA and a 1.60 WHIP, so he likewise is having a down year. Not as bad as Rhymes is, though. Woohoo. Ugh. Looking around the league, Fair gets +4 arm. Nice, it's the first random positive thing that's happened to us. Giovanni Reef Killer picked up by the Herbisaurs, replacing Chili Little out there in the outfield role. Lupinovich +9 velocity. Nice, she's now an A-. Grappler signed Bryson Strokes, the young center fielder, to replace Biff Noggins. That's a good move. That doesn't matter. Patience Evergreen loses 11 fielding out there in left field. That's bad, but she hasn't regressed to a B- yet, so I'm not completely worried. Although I'm keeping my eye on her now. B-Wolves signed Ridge Hopkins, the young starter reliever, to replace Tats Balfour. So they make a very good move to bolster their bullpen. Shame it didn't lead them to a victory last time. Alright, let's see what development options we have here. Brickhouse, 20% chance, improve some fielding. I like that a lot. This one for Fair, improve his power and his speed. Okay, he's a second baseman, he doesn't really need arms, so that's a good one as well. This one for Cervelos, interesting one, but it's not really the most pressing one. This one for Rhymes, ooh, that's a nice one too. I gotta keep that in mind. Wissell, we're not going to be able to afford this one, and that's going to expire. We're not going to be able to afford this one for Noel, and that's going to expire. So really, which one of these other 3 do I like? Well, the one with the highest chance of expiring is the one for Fair, so I say we do that one first. And then we'll do Brickhouse's next time, and then Velos's next time as well, possibly, if we have enough. I don't think we will, but you never know. Here's this one for Fair. We're going to get +1 power. It's alright. Got the +6 speed. Oh, well, no good rolls there. Only lose the 5 arm, but he's a second baseman. I'm not worried about that. Still a C+, but he is getting better, so keep improving our young players here. So get these 2 for Brickhouse and Velos next time, hopefully, and we'll go from there. This lineup's already been set. Let's take a peek at it real quick. Evergreen will lead off in left field once again, followed by Brickhouse in center. Jackman moves up to the 3 hole. He's playing shortstop. Woodman bats 4th at first base. He moves up from the 6th slot. Reddier holds steady at the 5 slot, DHing again. Brown moves up to the 6 hole from the 7 slot. He's at 3rd. Batting 7th, moving up from the 9 hole is Dan Cervelos. Batting 8th is backup catcher Rocky Backstop as he comes off the bench to give Stiff Bottom a day off. And batting 9th is second baseman Walker Runs, who drops from the 8 slot to the 9 slot. Hopefully this lineup continues our success that we experienced the last 2 games. Only way to find out is to play the next one next time out. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.